You know, 105.9's actually played some cool music today. They played the Tubes. They played the Tubes. She's a Beauty, which is one of my favorites. They played some REM a little while ago. It's the end of the world. It's the end of the world. Could that be a telling story? They're playing a lot of songs about things ending today. You know, Don't Come Around Here No More from Top Petty. It's the end of the world as we know it, and I Feel Fine from REM. Are they trying to send a little subliminal message that the classic rock format on the Edge is numbered? The days are numbered. You know, the big news today is that the Cumulus-Citadel merger has been approved. This is the Dave TV for the 16th of September, Friday, 2011. And so the Cumulus-Citadel merger has been approved. And, you know, we reported months ago that there was a lot of rumblings. We were hearing from a lot of insiders in the Washington media market that, you know, the owners of WMAL want to give it an FM frequency. It's on 6:30 a.m. In order to get younger listeners and get a kind of a powerhouse going like what WTOP's got, you really need to be on FM. And, of course, since the company that owns MAL also owns 105.9, there was a lot of talk, even back around the 4th of July, mid-July, that was going to happen. And then we heard, no, if it happens, it'll happen after the Cumulus-Citadel merger. So that took place this week. It's all finalized. If you go on, you know, the websites of WRQX, WVRX, and WMAL, you'll see at the bottom it says copyright Cumulus Media. So now we're hearing a lot of more rumblings about something's going to happen on 105.9 come Monday. Okay.
That's just how we roll with 105.9 The Edge.
Cocaine. Okay. Well, what does cocaine have to do with it? You know, you take too much cocaine and you die. So maybe that's I don't know. Anyhow, so something's up. Somebody said that I didn't actually hear it. I wish I had tuned into the end of the Kirk and Mike show today at about 8:45, and I didn't hear it because I was probably shaving my head. But anyhow, somebody said that Kirk made Kirk McEwen, a wonderful guy, by the way, and a proud papa of a new baby boy, said kind of a farewell-ish type statement. You know, not like, hey, I'm going to be back Monday, but kind of goodbye. So we shall see. Mike O'Mara's also reportedly taken the 105.9 The Edge website link off his podcast page. So something's up. We shall see. I still predict, you know, it's possible that Cumulus could put a new music format on 105.9. You know, they could make it back to an oldies format again. They could possibly, you know, make it classic hits or who knows what. Give DC a classic country outlet or who knows. But I really think the smartest thing for Cumulus to do would be to put MAL on the. You know, I'm not saying that I like MAL. I don't particularly like the station. I think there's a lot wrong with it. But if they took MAL, maybe took it a little more centrist, gave it more of a centrist feel, brought back a better news department, started to have news 24/7 instead of going to Metro traffic for the overnights, and put some more local voices on the station, including Afternoon Drive instead of Sean Hannity, and put it on FM too, I think that would be a big move. And, you know, they'd be at least chasing some of TOP's massive revenues. You know, the smart thing that WTOP did a couple years ago was moving all to FM. You know, TOP's main frequency used to be 1500 AM, and then for a while there they were on, they were actually started on 94.3 for a while out of Warrenton, and then they moved to 107.7, and then they pulled the plug on those and went all the way over to 103.5 and, you know, killed off classical GMS. Well, that got killed off, and then it got something, you know, blah, 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 whatever. Anyhow, we shall see. So stay tuned on Monday for maybe something new on 105.9. I really think the classic rock could have worked. But, you know, a lot of rockers around the world or around the country are dying off. You know, every week or two you read that some big radio companies pulled the plug on a rock station somewhere and put talk on it or sports talk. The most recent has been up in Philadelphia where around the first of the month, the legendary 94.1 WYSP had the plug pulled after, you know, almost 3 decades of playing rock and roll. And now it's a relaying WIP, which is an AM sports talker. So now they got an FM frequency to better reach those younger male demos. And I wouldn't be surprised if the same thing happens with 105.9 and WMAL. So we shall see. Hey, anybody know what the hell's up with Lisa de Moraes? I just, you know, when I get the paper and I get the Post every day, you know, they have the little TV grid, and Lisa's column's never there anymore. It's just, and you would think this is the big premiere time of the year for all the new TV shows, and early to mid-September, all these new shows are coming on the air. There's no Lisa de Moraes. If I go to the website there on the Washington Post. Oh, there she is, Susie Ancilio. Hey, Susie, how you doing, Susie? I like Susie.
Happy weekend. A huge party getting started in Munich, Germany this weekend. Oktoberfest.
I like Susie. I mean, the Edge has great talent. I like them all. I like Kirk and Mike. I like Susie. I like Surf. They're all great people. It always puzzled me about the music. They could have done so much better with the music. But anyhow, getting back to the Washington Post. So what's up with Lisa de Moraes? Well, she posted back in early August that she was taking an extended period of time off. Didn't say why, whether she's having a brain replacement or I don't know what. So she hasn't been doing her column for more than a month now. And, if you go to the website, the Post website, there is actually something from Lisa de Moraes on the 15th. It's the first post in quite a while where she wants to know who's going to win an Emmy. But, that could have been written by anybody. It just says who's going to win, and then there's a bunch of, questions, that anybody could have posted. So what's up with Lisa de Moraes? We'd like to find out if she's okay. Hey, Lisa de Moraes, are you okay? I'm going to sing that one for you. Okay. But anyhow, what's the other big news? Some other interesting news today in the style section. You get Huffington Post. The Huffington Post has just started a DC site. So go to HuffingtonPost.com/DC and you can read that. So they're jumping in they're going to be competing head-to-head with the Post on that, and TBD and DCist and all those other local news websites. So, good luck to them. So, and the other big news, well, not big news, very, very little news. Very, very, very little news. Looks like he made it. There's Barry Manilow at the Warner. Left each other all the way for another love. And who wrote it? It's hard to see that because it's not focused, but it's Dave McKenna wrote it. Dave McKenna. Remember that name? Yes, you're right. That's the guy who Dan Snyder didn't like, who wrote that article about Dan Snyder last November for the Washington City paper. The whole big lawsuit. And then, But Dave does occasionally freelance for the Post, usually on reviews of rock or music concerts. Dave often gets song titles wrong, because often after a Dave McKenna piece, you'll see a correction in the Post where the song that Dave McKenna or the song that was referenced in our review of the so-and-so concert last time was slightly different, But hopefully with Barry Manilow, he looked up all the song titles and got them all right. Mindy, and Barry Manilow's rendition of Mindy, which he did with Mork, and we'll see it. In yesterday's review of Barry Manilow concert, it was Mandy. But another thing I like about the Post, which is such a wonderful paper, by the way, is how they never put the name of the writer or the author in a correction. Almost never. It just says, in that piece about such and such, the name of so-and-so was misspelled. I mean, come on. Why not put the name of the author in there? Because why? You're trying to protect something? Ah! I got to turn this off. The ads are driving me crazy. Oh. So anyhow, let's see what happens with the Edge. I like the people over there, but something's up. Something is up. What's the other big news today? Anything else big going on today? Another award for WTOP. They have been selected as the top 2001 Marconi Legendary Station of the Year at the RAB-NAB radio show in Chicago yesterday. So, as if WTOP needs another laudatory statuette. The station, it seems like every 2 or 3 days, somebody at the station wins some other award. Also awarded Bob Marburg, Best Bangs in Washington Radio. This guy's got cool hair. Nice set of bangs. I wish I could grow a nice set of bangs, but those days are long gone. I actually did have bangs when I was a kid. Bob Marburg, who's been working at WTOP since 1979 doing the afternoon traffic. and one of the greats in Washington radio. I think he's legendary status. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame in Akron, Ohio. The Broadcasters Hall of Fame. Why do they put it in Akron, Ohio? I thought that's where they made tires. I thought that was a big rubber plant. They have a huge, rubber plant there. Remember Stiff Records, and they went to Akron, Ohio, and released this album of all these Akron talents, and some of them actually got to be pretty big stars. I think even Chrissy Hynde kind of came out of that from the Pretenders, didn't she? Anyhow, such is my wonderful encyclopedic radio music history. But anyhow, so Bob's going to get. I hope they make a wax statue of him and they have it there. That would be cool. But tip of the hat, no, which I'm not wearing at the moment. Tip of the camo cap to Bob Marburg, a really nice guy and one of the greats, one of the legends of Washington radio. Yes. I think that's all I'll report today. We'll keep it relatively short. What are we at? We're at the 11-minute mark. I see. It seems like short to me, but it's long for you, right? All right, folks, that's it for Dave TV. We'll see you over the weekend or maybe on Monday, maybe something new on 105.9. Stay tuned. Have a great one and cut print!